Speaking podcast. I'm your host, Dark Side of Darrell, Darth Vader Darrell, Wyard again, Santee, South Carolina finest, Orangeburg County's own. Back at it again, man.
Hey man, what's up, man? It's your boy Booby, aka Choke Yourself, aka Reese's Pieces, man. What's going on?
Man, Reese's Pieces, man. Okay, man. Hey, man, it says sometimes you feel like a no, we ain't even gonna go there.
Ah, you, you being off. I know Valentine's Day tomorrow, but
Yeah,
see, you
yeah,
already on that bull crap. Sometimes
yeah,
you
man.
I feel like it now,
Hey, man, say want some chocolate covered strawberries, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we
yeah,
may not
dog,
always be right. We may not always be wrong.
but you won't always get our mom's opinion. What we speaking on?
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. We're gonna jump right into this, man. Since you know the Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles, are Super Bowl champs, getting ready to come around for the NFL draft. So we're gonna talk about probably like the next couple of episodes. We're gonna be talking about these little AFC, the NFC, the teams that's coming up that need what they need to revamp. And since we already talking about the Philadelphia Eagles, we're gonna go right to the NFC East, where you got the Philadelphia Eagles, you got the Washington Commanders, you got the Dallas Cowboys, you got the New York Giants. We're gonna talk about those four teams tonight. Mike, what do you think the Philadelphia Eagles need to do as far as the draft? What you think they need, to keep themselves up at that championship level where they're at
Hey,
right now?
if I had to pinpoint, they really don't have no weaknesses. But
Yeah.
if I had to pinpoint, they can take the best available player. But if I'm
Yeah.
them, Lane Johnson is getting long in the tooth. Not saying he's still not a great left tackle, but you you in a position where you can draft his protege, so to
Yeah.
speak. You can
Mm-hmm.
draft somebody on the line because you look at it like this. Brandon Graham was a free agent, but he was already talking about retiring anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
take that off
Mm-hmm.
the board. You got Bond, you got Josh Sweat, and then you got Milton Williams,
Mm-hmm.
and I think they had maybe one more that wasn't important. Between those three, everybody I think to a man want to keep that middle core together. So you want to keep the
Yeah.
middle linebacker Bond. I think you want to
Mm-hmm.
retain him. The only reason I think Sweat would can get out of there or he can be pried away because you got to remember Dean got hurt in the NFC Championship game or either the
Yeah.
AFC I mean the NFC game against the Rams. He might have got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
He from Georgia. Uh, number three is Dean. Um, what's number three name? Oh my God, Dean Carter,
Mm-hmm.
Davis, and Nolan Smith. Nolan Smith is number
Mm-hmm.
three.
Mm-hmm.
All four of them from Georgia. So basically, if you really wanted to look at it like this, they can
Mm-hmm.
put Dean, they can put Dean. Him and Sweat and rotate.
Yeah.
So I mean, you look at it like this: if you lose Sweat, you still got Dean there to come back. You got
Mm-hmm.
Nolan Smith, you got Davis, you got Carter.
Mm-hmm.
We, they had a great 6 to 7 guys they can rotate in,
Mm-hmm.
but it's going to be kind of hard press not to, but they can because the way I looked at it, people saying why did they get so good so quick? Three reasons. All them guys I just named are still
Yeah.
up on the rookie contract.
Yeah.
You got Carter, Dean, Smith, Davis, DeJean,
Mm-hmm.
Quintel Williams.
Yep.
All of these guys are still up on the rookie contracts,
Mm-hmm.
and they hit on all of their picks.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how you would. And people are trying to figure out how can Cincinnati give Chase and Higgins money when Philadelphia gave Brown and Devontae Smith money because you're
Mm-hmm.
like I say, you pretty much all them guys on rookie contract. Now eventually, two more years from now, you got to pay
Yeah.
some of these guys.
Yeah.
Everybody, you can pay everybody. But this is why the window is so open for them to win. But if you ask me right now, what would they need? You look on the offensive line side. Oh yeah, the other free agent was Beckham.
Okay.
Makai, he was the fifth one. But you can get an offensive guard anywhere. You can
Yeah.
get a guard. But Lane Johnson, I think on the tackle will solidify that line. The D line
Mm-hmm.
looks good. So if I had to say as of right now, what would they
Yeah.
need? It's not even a need. It's just the best player available. I
Best
would say
player
a
available.
tackle. I would say tackle for them.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. The best available player. They pretty much got everything. Like I say, in order. Like I say, you want maybe want to draft some guys. Um, you know that that can kind of like this would be like a apprenticeship, like I say, on the offensive line to see how these guys work and how they go about their day, how they practice and stuff. So when it's time for them, the next man up, they can just step right in and fit right in. Sort of like how when the quarterbacks, like when you get a rookie quarterback, maybe a first round, draft pick quarterback, and he works up under the veteran, just to learn and see what's going on. That would be something good that Philadelphia Eagles can do. Get some good offensive linemen, somebody like that. But like I said, best available pick, man. They're pretty much kind of like solid all the way around. Philadelphia
Think
Eagles.
about it, like I say, you got to give kudos with the general manager because go back to last year. Go back to last year at the end of the season. They were talking about getting rid of the coach.
Yep.
They were talking about breaking stuff up.
Yep.
They stood pat, and with all these draft picks, if you want to say a model how you make a team, you got to watch them.
Yep.
They hit on all of their picks. Because look at the Dean is a second round pick. They look like he played like a first round.
First round, easy.
So look at Carter. Carter failed because he had got in trouble in college. He failed.
Yeah, the little car accident thing.
Yeah. They took Dean. They took Nolan Smith, and everybody said, "Dog, they taking all Georgia boys. They all paying it out.
They all paying it out."
So you can build, and then Saquon just, God knows, just fell in his lap.
Yeah, fell in his lap.
Pretty much say, "Hey, go out there and find where you want to go." So you couldn't put a picture perfect. So that's why I say I think they window, completely honest. Young as Hersey is, young as all them defense core guys is, they can have a window of 4 or 5 years of a good run.
Easy. Okay.
4 or 5 years.
So we're gonna go to the Washington Commanders. They had a good little run, in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Daniels looking real good out there. I think for them, they probably need like maybe a wide receiver, and they definitely need to tighten up their secondary. They definitely need a secondary help back there on the defensive end. So maybe somebody like the dude from Michigan, the cornerback. They got a cornerback from Michigan. I forgot what his name is.
Johnson. He's gonna be gone.
He gonna be gone.
The Commanders are picking in the late 20s. So you got to start doing your homework. But for them, people don't understand. Jaden Daniels made that offense look like they had everything under control.
Yep.
Besides McLaughlin, you had Brown was a good. See, if you get another receiver beside him, like you saying, put him in you got 3 good receivers.
Good receivers.
But I don't necessarily see them. If it was me, they got to stop somebody.
They got to, yeah.
They can score with the best of people with what they got now.
Stop somebody, yeah.
So you can get, for them, they got good D tackles. They need an edge rusher.
Edge rusher, yeah.
They need a linebacker. And they wide bit need a corner or safety help. So those are the 3 areas they could. If I was me, you could get a receiver. I think maybe in the 2nd or 3rd round.
Easy,
I would take a defensive player that first round. And you got to understand. I think if I'm not mistaken, the Commanders have the 4th or 5th most cap money in the NFL. So they can go out there and get a T. Higgins, or they can go out there and get a trade for DJ Metcalf.
True.
They can go out there and get receivers on a free agent, because you got to understand, when you got that kind of cap space and their team is that good, they are right below.
People want to come there anyway. People want to come there anyway.
When I say they're a tier below, we've seen that they're a tier below Philadelphia.
Yeah.
So with all that cap space, you got your quarterback, and he's on a rookie contract for 3, 4 more years.
4 years, yeah.
So you got him. You done gave McLaughlin his contract.
Yeah.
So you got to look at it like this. So they just need defense.
All defense,
and people gonna want, like you said, you said it just now. People will want to go there and play with them.
Yeah. I would go, like I said, the first 2 picks, all defense for me with them. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go with. Yeah, man, the two at the bottom, man. We go with Dallas Cowboys, man.
Did you? First of all, let me get this out right quick. Did you hear what Dak Prescott said about that?
What?
You didn't hear what Dak Prescott said?
Nah, I ain't heard it. What he said?
Well, okay. Since I had
refresh my mind.
I know you're at work. No, this happened yesterday or this morning. This cat came out and said the Cowboys are really close to Philadelphia Eagles. If you think I'm lying, pull it up. It's on all social media. Pull it up. He came out and said the Cowboys are that much closer. Look at the game they played with Philadelphia and Washington. They're that close to them. Now,
hey, man.
I don't know. I don't know what kind of drug they're doing in Dallas. I don't know what Dakota is on,
Hey, he
but
must
I
have been that
mean,
Tusi, man. He must have been that Tusi.
I, Tuesday, Lucy, a Juicy, something he on. But let me tell you something. If he thinking that his team is that close to Philadelphia and Washington, I don't listen. I understand you got to say some things to make it sound good,
Yeah, yeah.
but okay. So let me get off that. But I want to give you a tidbit
Go
what he
ahead.
is. But to answer your question, what do they need? They obviously need a number two receiver.
Mm-hmm.
They obviously need a running back first of
Running
all.
back.
So I
Yeah.
think if I'm not mistaken, when I was looking at the stats today, they are 27th in the NFL this year in rushing.
Mm-hmm.
And it ain't but 32 teams, I think, in the NFL. They were 27th.
Mm.
Um, Everybody know he's going to CD Lamb. Another thing you got to think about Dallas for years and years and years, they always had a great tight end.
Yeah.
Go back to Novacek to they had Jay Novacek for Cowboy with 8 1
Mm-hmm.
up. You had Witten was a Cowboy
Mm-hmm.
with Romo and did some. So
Yeah.
you have to have a safety blanket. And when they let the guy that went to Houston,
He went to Houston,
uh,
yeah.
I forgot
Yeah, I
it, but
forgot his name.
he was a great tight end, but they
Yeah.
let him go.
They let
So
him go.
that's just on the offense side. So a tight end, a number two receiver,
Mm-hmm.
and you can also get a running back. But on the
Mm-hmm.
defense side, it's like now this is sound crazy. Chris Candy said this day on their show this morning on ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
He said that he would trade Michael Parsons for capital, and it sent first take, it sent everybody to uproar like,
Your
man, Chris
friends.
owns something.
Yeah.
But I mean, I understand what he's saying, but you got to look at it like this: he will bring back so many picks.
Picks, yeah.
He will bring back so much capital.
Yeah.
You can probably for Michael Parsons alone. I'm not being funny. You probably get a first this year, a first
Easy.
next year.
Easy.
You probably get two firsts, 2 seconds, and a player back for Michael Parsons.
Mm-hmm.
That's how good
Mm-hmm.
he's a generational talent. But
Mm-hmm.
would you be wanting to get rid of him? And then you got to reach it because I'm at the point to be honest.
They got
Cowboys they need to start rebuilding.
retool. Yeah, they got a lot of holes. They got a lot of
And then
holes.
and people don't know that they got like $78 million up under the cap. So they have no cap money to really go out and
Yeah.
buy nobody. Now
Mm-hmm.
you can trade for like a Cooper Cup to be their number two receiver because he's on
Mm-hmm.
the market too. He'll be a
Yeah.
good number two receiver behind see, that'll be a good 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we all sing the same thing. If you ain't seen nothing else in the Super Bowl, if your offensive line ain't no good,
Good.
if it ain't no good, I don't give a damn if Dakota, Tapola, Chris Coda, Slinger, no, whoever back
That
that
part.
quarterback, you're not gonna be able to stand up.
You ain't.
Even I'm telling you, you go back and look like you were saying to me. Go back and look when the Giants beat the Patriots.
Yep.
When they had Michael Strahan, they had
Yep. Uh,
Jimmy Euro, they had
what's my man with the head?
Tucker, they had
Tucker.
Tucker.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
What you
they
name?
had a donkey. Why you hey man? Why you say head like a shark,
I
man?
couldn't think of his name at that Tucker, man.
And you know what's so crazy? Until you did that, you said head. I couldn't think of that. I said Tucker because he had old knucklehead like a peak. And they need to make a helmet for like this him for him. His head wasn't long. This way it
Yeah,
was
man. Shout out to Tucker, man. Shout out to Tucker.
like. And I'm not. But
Justin
listen,
Tucker, yeah, just yeah,
Justin Tucker. When you put Yumir Tucker, Strahan,
yeah.
Giants were doing the Tom Brady. They put 4 men, were dropping
Oh,
seven.
yep.
It was on like white on rice.
Yep.
Look at the game Sunday. They were
Mm-hmm.
putting 4 men,
Yep.
dropping seven. So people understand. The win games in the NFL and the lose games in the NFL, your front, your offensive line, your defensive line is no good. You in
Mm-hmm.
trouble.
Yeah, you in trouble.
The Panthers figured it out and said, hey, they got Bryce killed. Then they
Mm-hmm.
came back and said, we're gonna give $100 million between 2 men, the two
Mm-hmm.
guards. They're
Mm-hmm.
gonna build that line up so that man can have a hole.
Yeah. Cold,
Go
yeah.
back go back and look at Hurst when Hurst was throwing the ball. The touchdown to Devontae Smith. He had the prettiest clean pocket he could. I said,
Mm-hmm.
whoa. And we stepped in and threw it. Wasn't nobody around. Listen, any
Mm-hmm.
quarterback can look real good when you got nobody around your feet.
Brian, yeah, yeah.
So, but Dallas have so many holes. But if you want to say
Cold.
three, you want to say 3 things they would need right now. If I'm thinking they could trade for a cup, so I would take that off as a receiver. I would say definitely running back because everybody got them linked to
Yeah.
Gentry from Boise State. They got them linked to
Mm-hmm.
him. That'd be a great number one first round pick
Yeah.
for them. But
Yeah.
then you go you got like I say, you got to be carbon copy. for you to beat the Jaden Daniels and the Hurst in your division, you got to put some dogs on that defensive
Some
line.
dogs up front, yeah.
You got one. Well, you got a dog in Michael Paul. We already know he's
Yeah.
top tier. But then you got the Lawrence. He got to come back from help. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying they would need like a linebacker and they would need some D ends. But
Yeah.
that's what I would say they need basically because anything I got to tell anybody too, your front four make sure
Mm-hmm.
back seven looks good. So
Look
if your
real
front
good.
four putting pressure on them, how do you think the Gene got an interception? How do you think Vaughn got an interception? Their front four putting
Yeah,
pressure on
that
Mahomes.
pressure, yeah.
He can get
Putting that
rid of it.
pressure.
They say all you got to do is catch it around.
Yep.
So Dallas got a lot, but like I said, to Dakota, Prescott out there. Let me just say this
Yeah.
again. Don't make no mistakes like that. Don't do that, man. Don't sit here and say to yourself that your team is close to Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
Philadelphia's up here. Washington is right here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Dallas down here.
Yeah.
Dallas
They're
down
way
here.
down there.
Yeah, so I mean, like I say, that's just, I ain't gonna harp on them too much more. But like I said, I know we got to get this 14 in, but Dallas
Yeah.
is down here fight, man.
Well, we ain't really got to get the 14 in because
No,
it's the
you got
Giants.
to.
So
No. Because the reason I want to say that
Giants,
because it's like this.
they need everything.
I'm kind of happy that the karma is big on a lot of people. Karma is
Yeah.
big.
Mm-hmm.
He let Saquon go. He told him, and it's all people can pull up on the internet and just watch the general
Yeah.
manager. Hey, we're gonna tell them to go out there and find a team. This running, so you're getting rid of this running back in this prime.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's one thing. You let him go to give the money to Daniel Jones,
Dang. Yeah.
and you cut Daniel Jones in the middle of the season.
Season.
Three. The third thing is we in Charlotte. We Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
We Charlotte team. We in Charlotte. We got the Panthers here. Brian Burns. I love Brian Burns here. Brian Burns wanted to leave. He got his money. I'm not mad at anybody getting their money,
Yeah.
but you got your money in New York.
Yep.
So your team that you own is 10 times worse than what you left.
Mm-hmm.
But you up there, you got your money, but now
Got
your
your
team
money.
is boo boo. So
Boo boo.
but like I say, that organization. Let me give you the positive about them right now.
Go ahead.
Nate,
What's the positive?
Napier, the receiver
Yeah.
from
From
LSU.
Michigan. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
LSU.
LSU. Yeah.
He's top Napier. I think Napier's.
Neighbors. Yeah. Yeah. Malik
Napier.
Neighbors. Yeah.
Yeah, Malik. He's a monster. I give him that.
Yeah.
Besides that, I'm trying to think what else they got positive over there.
Nothing.
They got now they got now when they front four defensive, they're Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence, and the other guy from Oregon over there.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Oh
he's
yeah. I
oh,
forgot his
man.
name. He was the top draft pick 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, but see, you got him and Burns, so you got the making of a great four.
Bro.
But
Yeah.
you got to put other pieces. But like, what can I say? The three positions they need, man. You can put about 10 positions and I had to
Yeah.
put them out. They need
Pretty
a
much
quarterback.
everything.
They need a quarterback. They need
Back.
another receiver on the other side of Napier. They
What
need
about Jenny running back?
they running back was decent. He was decent. He was pretty good.
Decent. Yeah. I'm
He
about
was,
to say he was decent. Yeah.
he was pretty good, but they need like a quarterback, another receiver. They need a linebacker. They need safety help. They need cornerback help. So they need
Mm-hmm.
the offense. And like I say, so and then you got to think if they take somebody as a la Cam Ward or they take a la Shador Sanders. One thing about Cam is elusive. We understand that he is elusive.
Yeah.
Shador is more like a doctor. He'll a surgeon.
Yeah.
He'll push you
Yeah.
apart. But go back to like he was in Colorado. If you don't let him stand up and get rid of the ball, he's not gonna be no good.
Yeah.
So I
Not
just
gonna be
feel
no
sorry
good.
for all of these quarterbacks coming out from now on. When they're in the top 10, top 15, you're
You going
going to
them
get
bad
you're gonna
teams.
have bad offensive line, bad things. So
Mm-hmm.
you don't want to be like a la Bryce the first year when they threw him in the wolves and he
Mm-hmm.
was just he'll hike the ball and just fall to the ground. I'm like, man, it just
Yeah.
so you have to have a plan in place for these teams when you get these. But yeah, the Giants need a whole lot, man. So that's why I say they picking at number 3, and that's gonna be they picking at 3.
Would you let me ask you this right here. Would you fall back with that pick? Because you need so
They
many,
they
you need
don't
so many.
okay, I'm gonna give that's a great question, D. I'm gonna give you my answer. If they go get a veteran quarterback, say if they go a la just say
Yeah.
hypothetically they grab Sam Darnold, or they go get a Kirk Cousins because
Yeah.
he lost his job in Atlanta. You get a Kirk
Yeah.
Cousins, you get a Sam Darnold, or you even go to, God forbid me saying Aaron Rodgers. You go get Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
You could basically trade that third pick because you got a bridge quarterback, basically like a Sam, like a
Mm-hmm.
Andy Dalton of the Panthers. You got a bridge
Yeah.
quarterback,
Yeah.
so you can if you're not sold on Shador or Cam Ward, because to me they're the
Yeah.
only two. Now the kid out of Mississippi, they say he gonna be the third quarterback. He
Yeah. He'll
pretty.
be the
They
third
say
one. Yeah.
he say he gonna be like a Bo Nix kind. They say he gonna be pretty decent,
Yeah.
but you gotta have the right
Mm-hmm.
system for him. So if you're not comfortable with either Shador or Cam Ward, then you should trade back to get more capital because you got more holes
Yep.
to plug. You gonna get your
Yeah.
veteran,
More
but
draft picks.
that's when you gotta have a plan in place. You gotta say to yourself
Yeah.
like, "Hey, this is what we're doing," because like Cleveland, for instance, if Miles Garrett actually wants to trade, and they trade him. You can bet
Mm-hmm.
99.9% a dual card is going number two.
Yeah.
Tennessee
Definitely.
gonna hold the card. Tennessee will hold the card. Tennessee can either take Travis Hunter or they can take one of the quarterbacks. A dual
Mm-hmm.
corner was going number two if Miles Garrett gets traded. Then the Giants is number three.
Yeah.
This is where things start getting funny because they got to pretty much sit back and see what the other two teams taking. But Tennessee, I've already said they open the trade. Giants haven't said that, but you got to watch with these
Mm-hmm.
first. That's why it's so intriguing for this to happen because to me, this draft is real deep. Because
Yeah. It
me
is.
and you were talking about the dual Carters, how we want him. But when you showed me
Yeah.
Mike Green, I started doing my
Yeah.
research on Mike Green. I'm like, this
Yeah.
dude. I gotta do some research tomorrow on the two kids out of Georgia. They talking about the two.
Georgia.
One is a Zalon Walker and another one is a
Yeah.
linebacker. They saying they're gonna go high.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I got to do some homework on them. But they saying it's a guy in Mississippi. They say it's a D tackle. He might be the number two D tackle after Mason Graham. Panthers might want
Mm-hmm.
to. So they say the first 2 3 rounds in the draft is so deep that it depends
Deep.
on
Yeah.
you can get players that you can draft and plug in your system right then and play.
Plug and play. Yep.
So,
Yep.
but like you said before, and you've been saying this all along with Dan Morgan, you got to figure out what you need. You got to pretty much pinpoint who you want. Say this is what we're going.
Mm-hmm.
And you hoping they fall there because for me personally, for the Panthers, I don't want to receive out of Arizona. Not saying the kid not gonna be
Yeah.
good. I feel like you can
Yeah.
always get a receiver somewhere. That's just how I feel.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
tired of the Panthers. And I'm tired of this organization here taking first rounds on
They
receivers.
be missing on receivers. Yeah. Yeah. They be missing
Yeah,
on
you tell
receivers
me,
lately.
tell me the
Yeah.
last time a receiver been good. They took. I wait for
I ain't
it. Kevin
they ain't never
Benjamin,
had no good first round
Devin
receiver. Kevin
Funchess,
Benjamin, yep, he's gone. Yep.
um,
Everybody they pick, yeah.
what's my man? It took two of them out of USC. Dwayne Jarrett never panned
Yeah,
out.
Jimmy, yep.
They
Mm-hmm.
took Mingo last 2 years ago in the second round. He didn't pan out.
He ain't
They
panning out,
took
yeah.
Legette this year. The jury's still out on him.
He's still jury's still out, yeah.
And you got
So
to
we
look
will
at like
see.
look at Coker. Coker was undrafted. Look at how he played and look
Mm-hmm.
at Legette. You know what I'm talking about? You got
Yep.
players all around in the system, so you got to
Yep.
get that. But like I say, for the NFC, man, that's what I think those 4 teams should do. And like I say,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, the next time we do another podcast, we get another division to talk about, and go from
Yeah.
that point on. But something else we
Yeah,
didn't talk about,
we
man. Something else I know we didn't talk about.
go
I
ahead.
want you to talk on this. We never acknowledged the passing of Irv Gotti. We never got
Yeah.
into that. We never got into
The music
talking
style.
about that. And like I say, and then one could say condolences to his family and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one who
Mm-hmm.
started Murder Inc., Ashanti, Ja Rule,
Yep.
um,
Mm-hmm.
some other people I might be missing, but
Yeah,
they had a.
he the first one. He got DMX signed to Def Jam.
Yep, that's
So
right.
yeah, he found the DMX like a lot of stuff that he did. Um, especially with that Def Jam thing, he kind of like helped Def Jam kind of like stay afloat. Cause like I said, when he was trying to tell everybody to sign DMX, they were like Jay-Z didn't really want to sign him. You know what I'm saying? But not really that. They was like, but what he going to do? You know what I'm saying? They said Jay-Z had a little bit of inkling about signing him and stuff like that. I think because Jay-Z still had a little bit of power over there in Def Jam and things like that. But they were like, hey man, like man, yo, you got to sign this cat man, cause he different. You know what I'm saying? So um Irv got one of them ones, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, he ruffled some feathers with some people. That's neither here nor there. You know, him and the
Mhm.
50 Cent beef, but like I said, that's neither here nor there. You know, we're gonna say rest in peace to Irv Gotti, man.
And I gotta
Condolences
apologize.
to
And I gotta apologize.
yeah,
I
go
didn't mean
ahead.
to. No, you go ahead. You go ahead and
No, you
finish. I
go.
gotta
Yeah,
apologize. Go
yeah,
ahead.
condolences to to his family and everybody that knew him and loved him, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he definitely was a great CEO. Like I said, with that Murder Inc., they had a great run, man. Murder Inc. had a great run. So yeah,
Yeah, they had a strong 5, 6, 7 year run. I ain't even gonna lie.
yeah.
But this is something
Mm-hmm.
I said in the previous podcast, and after watching it, hearing people talk about it, I understood it more. Going back to the Super Bowl halftime performance, I
Yeah.
didn't really understand it a lot. I didn't understand his angles, but I will actually watch a whole lot of social media in the last 4 or 5 days of the Super Bowl. He
Mm-hmm.
put Now I can see what he was doing,
Doing,
where he
yeah.
was coming from. So, you know, let me just say this for the younger generation, for me personally. If I don't understand, because completely, I didn't understand why he was doing it at the time. Half the stuff was
Mm-hmm.
going on. I ain't understand none of it.
Yeah.
But it's like
Mm-hmm.
watching a film on basketball or baseball or football. You got to break the stuff down in segments after you
Down.
do it. And
Mm-hmm.
then you like, oh, okay, I didn't know he was doing it. Oh, I didn't know he was saying this. I ain't know this
Mm-hmm.
was what the message was about.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't know this. So, hey,
Mm-hmm.
let me retract my statement. Say I gave it a D. You got to give it an A,
Yeah.
man. For what his message
Yeah.
was, how he presented it, and like I say, he
Yeah.
was throwing subliminals. He was throwing
Mm-hmm.
subliminal messages in there. So
Mm-hmm.
shout out to him, man. Like I say,
And
I don't think he's a bad rapper at all, but I just some people you can
you
you
just
can
don't get
understand
it.
what
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's actually the most watched Super Bowl halftime show ever. Like
And what
they say it's ridiculous the numbers that it got on it. So
yeah,
um
132 million, I think. 132 million.
yeah, yeah,
But the only
yeah,
caveat for me is about this is I'm like they say Jay-Z is the one who's picking the people that do
yeah,
the halftime show. To
yeah,
me, I look next year. Next year, Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken, is in San Francisco Stadium.
yeah, yeah.
Then the following
Mm-hmm.
year is in SoFi. So the next 2 years is in
Mm-hmm.
California. But I
Mm-hmm.
understand why. I understand, but I'm going back to the dynamics. You could have let Cash Money and them run it this year because they
Yeah.
was in their
Uh-huh.
hometown. This year you could have let Kendrick just run it out in California. But now I'm
Yeah.
like, but I
Mm-hmm.
know I understand that song "Did Not Like Us" was so hot. Jay Z said, "Hey, I got to grab this and run with it and put them out
Yep.
there." And like
Mm-hmm.
I said, you can't sit here back now. You can't sit here and say Jay Z was wrong because look at the numbers. The numbers don't lie.
Mm-hmm. The number.
132
Mm-hmm.
million people, most
Yeah.
app, most viewed ever. So hey, like I said, it's gonna be now. I'm gonna see who they're gonna do next year because now you making the bar go up higher, higher, higher. You
You
with the up,
understand? Yeah. Yeah.
bigger. So now I would love to see Chris Brown get it, man. I would love. It's about time for Chris to
We were
get it.
talking about that at work too. Then we were talking about that at work. You gotta put Chris Brown in there, man.
That
Like
might
I
be that
said,
might be a
he,
question you need to ask tomorrow, man. Just like who would you,
yeah.
if you could have a Super Bowl for next year, who would the halftime show be?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I had asked
Because
me and Selena had talked about that at work, but yeah, I'll ask him tomorrow. You know, again, once to get at work,
I
who
think Chris Breezy, I don't think he got it just do. I think it's time for him to do his.
exactly? He just would give him his flowers while he's still here, man. But
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, because
yeah. With that being said, man, you know, like I said, we definitely gonna come back with the AFC side on the next podcast, man. You know, say Valentine's Day tomorrow, man. Happy Valentine's Day. You know, to your wife and your girlfriend and your significant other. You know what I'm saying? You know, if y'all celebrate that, shout happy Valentine's Day to all you Valentine's Day people out there, man. You got anything else you want to say, man?
hey, man, you supposed to be a chocolate drop, a chocolate strawberry. What you cover
Hey, man,
chocolate
talk
strawberry?
about man, hey, man. Hey, they'll be spending some money tomorrow, man. The restaurant's gonna be packed, man. But I don't know, man. With these tariffs, man, that rest of the food might be high. Hey, the food gonna be high, man. Hey,
Hey,
eggs about $12,
hey,
man.
hey, tomorrow you might get a bologna and egg sandwich tomorrow, man, and put the
Hey,
flowers in.
exactly.
Hey, man, bologna and egg sandwich and chips. Hey, baby, here you go. This
Hey,
our
man,
steak meal,
food got
man. That's all you can do right
that
now.
food done got high real quick, man. Hey,
What?
man, we
Hey,
gonna eat
I
this
seen
today.
carton eggs in California, $12 or $14.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
tutus went to this egg factory, man. They out there
I
robbing
saw
eggs,
that.
man. Hey, I say, how bad is it now? You robbing 500 eggs, man, from people, man. Listen.
It's bad, man.
Then I seen
It's
one.
bad. I had saw.
It's not funny. It's not funny, but I seen this one. owner in California say he can't even make a profit because the eggs are so high that he still can't even get
Mm-hmm.
his break because he got to raise the price. So he said he's not
You
even
gotta raise
breaking
the
even.
prices, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
crazy.
that's what everybody say. You gotta raise the price, especially on the places that do like the little bed and breakfast and all that stuff. Yeah, they got to
Yeah.
raise the price, man, for them eggs, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
we got
I
to
think I
start.
had see one lady, this one lady in Rock Hill, she was saying that she usually get like 30 dozen eggs for like $80. She said this time her egg was like almost $300.
Hey, you better
Like
I
almost
think
triple.
I think the McDonald's and these Hardee's and Wendy's, you got a bacon, egg, and cheese or sausage, egg, and cheese. It's gonna be just a sausage and cheese sandwich. Ain't gonna be no egg,
Yeah.
man. Ain't gonna be no egg. So y'all better go out here
Hey.
and get some. You better go buy your go. Tell you what you do. Tell
Some
y'all
chicken.
real quick. I'm gonna tell you a quick remedy. Go down to the
What
deep
you
shop
gonna
where you down from. Go get you a couple of these roosters and stuff. Build your little
do?
hen in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
You better get you some free
Yep.
eggs that way. So guess what? Y'all laughing at them country people, but now they gonna be living good because they get free eggs.
Yeah.
Everybody
Free
else
eggs
out here
all
fighting
day,
with them
man.
clocks. Yeah, free eggs. But man, like I said, thank you again, man, to all y'all out there, man. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody, man. We're gonna catch y'all. We're gonna give you the rest of the NFC, and we're gonna do the AFC side. Holler at your boys,
Yep.
man. We're gonna holler at y'all later, man. Peace out.
Man, peace out, man.